Hi, this is RJ and welcome to Redline, where I do quick Amazon product reviews and demos. Be sure to check out my other videos, and as always, I provide links in the description directly to the products on Amazon. That said, let's get into today's video. Hey guys, what's going on? I got the Everlit 250-piece survival kit, and I have some of the items in here that have secret hidden features. Let's see if you knew what those are. You can figure them out before I show you. So obviously it feels good to have something like this with you when you're camping or in your boat. But the thing is, when people take this with them and they throw it in their camper and then they leave their camper and go hiking through the woods, they don't necessarily take this with them, especially if they have a dedicated campsite. And so one of the things I recommend you do is take a couple items out immediately and keep them with you at all times. Here is one of those items. This has some hidden tools, hidden features that a lot of people aren't aware of. So obviously, yes, you've got the button compass right here on top, but it is a bracelet, so it's super easy. Just throw it on and then you don't have to even think about it. It'll be there for you. So obviously, yes, the bracelet, but there's also a little feature right here. You may notice this is a whistle. I'll demonstrate it real quick. So that was with very minimal effort. And one of the things people tend to think of when they get lost in the woods, well, just yell or scream and make noise. Unfortunately, what happens is you can only yell for a very short period of time before your voice becomes very tired and strained, whereas a whistle is a much more effective and efficient way to do that. So as long as you can breathe, you can blow this whistle. There's a few other hidden features on here. One that's somewhat obvious is the bracelet itself is made up of a woven paracord. And so what you can do is on this end, you can push the ends through, unravel this, and then you have 10 to 12 feet of usable cordage. You could tear this down even farther inside the cord itself. There are smaller cords. You could use that as fishing line. And so there's all sorts of uses for the cord itself. But one last important feature of this that you may not be aware of as well is this end is actually a fire starter. So this is the end you strike, and this is the striker. So basically you just take this, and I'll see if I can get a spark on camera. So hopefully you saw that. Practice with this, because when you first get them, this side isn't worn down yet. And so you have to get down into this part of it to get it to spark really well. And it's fun to play with anyways, but get in the habit of practicing with it. So if you're in a situation where you're extra cold or you're just freaking out, you don't want to have that added stress when you're trying to start a fire if you're more comfortable with how this works. The next item that is extremely important that comes with the kit, again, I'm trying to get the camera to focus, is this little credit card tool. So it has like 10 or 11 different functions in it. But this thing, don't overlook this. This is actually very, very handy. And let me show you some of the things that this can do. So this little opening right here is actually a wrench. So you can use this if you were trying to tighten something or loosen something. It actually serves as a wrench, various sizes. This part here might look somewhat familiar. It's a bottle opener. So if you can imagine a bottle, prying the top of a bottle off with that. You have a little serrated edge for a saw. This edge is sharp. You have a little bit of a knife edge there. This tapered edge acts as a screwdriver. And then this interesting piece right here is actually a can opener. And so all you would do is take it, apply pressure this way, and then you just ratchet the can open like an old style can opener. But what's great about it is it comes with this little leather pouch. And so since it does have some sharp edges, you can just keep it in there. And just like a credit card, you can put it right in your wallet so it's with you at all times. Two more things to show you. This is a regular fire starter, and if at all possible, I would keep this with me as well. Apart from the bracelet, it's always good to have multiple fire sources. As you saw, the other one was much smaller. It's a little bit more difficult to work with, but it's the same concept. It's going to come with a coating on it like this. It's going to take a while to work through that. So play with it. Again, it's fun to get down to that metal and then scrape yourself off a spark and practice using it to start a fire. And if you watch any survival show, one of the key goals is to be able to create a fire, because with a fire you can have warmth, you can purify water, you can cook food, and so it's very important. And so I'm going to show you one more hidden feature on one more item. So here is a little flashlight that comes with the kit, but again, there's a little hidden feature right here. You can unscrew this and take the lens out. And the lens acts just like a magnifying glass, so you can also start a fire with this as well. And just to demonstrate that, you can see it concentrating the light just from the lights here in the kitchen into that. So you can imagine sunlight, and that would get very hot, and you'd be able to start a fire with that as well. And of course, inside the rest of the kit, you have scissors, you have Q-tips, all sorts of bandages, glow sticks, and various other items. So just familiarize yourself with everything that's in here. So all in all, these are fantastic to have, and especially these items that you can easily carry with you outside of the pouch and have them with you at all times. So with that, I just want to do a quick review and share those tips that I learned a long time ago. And with that, I'm going to wrap this video up. Thanks for watching.